Hello again and welcome to my channel. It's good to see you. I am about to start a series on understanding our hair. I am not an expert. I'm talking to you from my experience and some of the research that I've done to help me understand hair. I have this analogy that is helping me now in my hair journey regarding how to keep a good moisture balance in my hair and have it maintain strength at the same time. So my analogy is kind of strange, but if you will work with me, you're going to understand better about your hair. And this works for all kinds of hair. It doesn't matter, whether you're type 1, A, B, C, 4, A, B, C, whatever. Weak hair is weak hair regardless. So I came up with this analogy. Hair is like a piece of wood. It is. Okay, look at this. So I got two kinds of pieces of wood from the same tree. One had already fallen down and was dried out, and the other one was still attached to the tree. So I took one and the other. Which one do you think is the dry hair, and which one do you think is the supple and well-balanced hair? Right? That's a quiz. No. So seriously, every hair strand, and this represents a hair strand, this represents a hair strand. Every hair strand has cuticles that cover it, right? There's the core strand, and then there are the cuticles that are like flaps. They're different shapes. They're more like U shapes all around the core. So we're going to pretend this is U-shaped flaps that you see right here, okay? All around the core right there. These cuticles, in their normal, well-balanced, moisturized nature, are lying down on the hair strand, okay? When the hair strand is dry, the cuticles are likely raised, okay? That is very important to understand. When your hair is dry, a lot of times the cuticle is raised when the hair is dry and when it's frizzy, and that's what contributes to the frizziness. When you're able to moisturize the strand of the hair and run your hands down the strand like this and putting the product in it, you smooth the cuticles, and this reduces frizz, right? Some people's hair tends to have low porosity, and some people's hair is well balanced and doesn't have a porosity problem. Usually when your cuticles have a tendency to stay raised, it is difficult for that strand of hair to retain moisture, right? Because the cuticle is like this and the moisture just keeps coming out, right? But if you're able to moisturize it, put the moisture in, and then close the cuticle, you're protecting the core strand and keeping the moisture in, and the hair actually tends to behave better, doesn't get brittle and things like that. So those are some of the basic things that we need to understand about our hair. What the cuticle is and what the core strand is, and what the cuticle is doing for the core strand of the hair. One of the key things that we all struggle with from time to time is how much moisture we need in our hair and how to also balance protein and strength, right? Our hair is mostly made of protein. So we want to make sure we moisturize it and we also have enough protein in it. The protein gives it strength, right? When you have a good balance of moisture protein, your hair strand looks like this. The cuticles aren't sticking out like that other piece of wood. The cuticles are not sitting out. They're nice and smooth. The hair is supple, right? You're able to bend it without breaking it. And that is how we all want our hair to be. When I tried to break it, it snapped. That's brittle hair, okay? It's dry. It is brittle because it is dry at the core. There's no moisture in it. The next part of the series that we're going to do, we're going to talk about how to get moisture in your hair strand and keep it there. Okay? You want to put moisture in your hair strand and keep it there. And at the same time, you want to make sure that your hair is strong and not brittle. Not so strong that it's gone overboard, where you've put so much protein in it that the hair is brittle. There has to be a balance. Everybody's hair is different, so it's going to be a different kind of balance. Some people's hair can take a ton of protein and a little bit of moisture and be okay. Some people's hair needs very little extra protein and more moisture, and they're okay. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about the different kinds of nutrition that can help our hair. Nutrition as in what we take in to our bodies that can help our hair. And remember, what you take in that affects your hair will also affect your skin and will also affect your nails, because the hair, skin, and nails all feed on the same kinds of nutrients. So we have to remember that. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we not only need to take in things that are good for our hair, but we also want to put products on the hair that are good for it. For instance, if your hair is dry right now, this minute, and you drink a ton of water, 20 gallons of water, I'm exaggerating, yeah, 20 gallons of water, does your hair get moisturized immediately? No, it doesn't. Because what you take inside takes a while to get to your hair strands, okay? So in the meantime, there are things you have to put on the hair to satisfy that requirement, to help with the dryness so that your hair does not break while it's waiting for the moisture that is coming from within, right? We don't want to, neglect our hair and say, oh, we're dealing with the nutrients that we're taking in, and so the hair will eventually get it, and then we just leave the hair alone. No, we can't do that. We have to take care of our hair from inside and from outside. Hair needs nutrients from inside and from outside to make it balanced and to give it its fullest potential, okay? We're not going to do any kind of magic where your hair is suddenly going to go from a 4C to a 2A. That's not what I'm trying to do here. We're going to talk about the virgin versus processed. We're going to talk about nutrition from within to help your hair. And then we're going to talk about products that you can put on the hair. It's a journey. It's not a one-day thing, and it's not a one-video thing. We all need a hair journey. We're all on a hair journey, whether we admit it or not, because we all care for our hair. We love our hair. We're caring for our hair. And we want our hair to be healthy. People have different goals. Some people want it to be, thicker hair. Some people want the length. We're going to talk about all of that. Nobody wants hair like that, where each strand looks like that. That is not cute. We all want hair like this. Yeah. Nice and supple, yes. Doesn't break up easily, yes. So we're going to talk about that next week. So I hope to see you, okay? Don't forget to rate and comment and subscribe. I really want to know what you think about this series, what you want me to talk about in this series. In case I haven't covered something in, this discussion, I can cover it in the next discussion. So let me know. And have a great day. I would have another stick. It took me a while to find one like this, but this is, you can